Yo, what's up guys, it's the one here, and this video is sponsored by Ash Echoes. So huge shout out to them. I'll have their links and social media links in the description, so check it out. They are doing a giveaway where I think we will be able to win a lot of prizes. I think one of them is like an iPad or something. So do check that out. Link to that will be in the description. So yeah, this is a game that I've had my eye on for a while now. So I'm really excited that I was able to get my hands or get into the closed beta and play the game for myself. Now I have played the game for a couple hours. There is a lot of depth to this game. There's so many features and so many intricacies that in this video is pretty much a first look, so I don't want to go into too much detail, otherwise this video will probably be like an hour and a half long, and I don't want to do that. So in this video I'll mainly be focusing on the units, the way that you can power up your units, so the progression, and we'll also talk about some of the gameplay as well. So that's what we're doing in this video. Since I do have a lot of time left in the closed beta, so in a separate video I'll touch on the memory traces, the summoning, and all the other modes in other separate video. This is just a first look, introductory, quick video. So yeah, let's get it. The units that you summon for, or your characters that you summon for, are called Echomancers. So we'll click this right here and it will take us to this screen right here where you can see all your characters. Now if you look here, in this game you can get 6-star characters, which are the highest rarity. They're like your equivalent of SSR, you know, if you play Dokkan Battle or other gacha games that use that system. SSR is pretty much the most common system in gacha games, but in this game they're using the star system. So 6-star is pretty much the highest rarity, pretty much your premium units, the best units in the game. They're going to be 6-star. The 5 stars are your equivalent of SRs. 4 stars are your equivalent of rare, and then 1 star is your equivalent of common units. Now in this game there's different classes of units. So right here, if you look here, we have the Bulwark. So Bulwark, this is pretty much at your tank class. So these type of units will be able to taunt enemies, and they'll be able to block incoming damage and, you know, reduce your incoming damage that you'll be taking. And they are similar to the Vanguard. So these two, Bulwark and Vanguard classes, are pretty much your tank classes. Vanguard does the same thing, taunt enemies and do a little bit of damage as well. So yeah, Vanguard and Bulwark are pretty much doing the same thing, taunting your enemies. So they're pretty much your tank classes. Next we have your strikers. Next you have your striker class. Now with striker classes, what this type of class is pretty much, this type of class is pretty much your DPS, but they in particular focus on, let me go back, they in particular focus on breaking defense, or breaking block, or defense, whatever you want to call it. So they do a lot of damage and focus on breaking your enemy's defense. So that's what strikers do. And skirmishers, pretty much in this game with enemies, you'll have some enemies that'll be on the ground, but you will also have enemies that will be airborne, so they won't be on the ground, they'll be up high, and that's where skirmishers come in. So with skirmishers, they attack enemies in the air, and skirmishers have high mobility, and also what's pretty cool feature about skirmishers is if you activate their active skill, within 10 seconds you'll be able to do a combo where you'll be able to do your skill twice and do that same active skill again. So if you do your active skill within 10, so if you do, let's say you do your active skill, then within 10 second time frame, you can do it again and ignore the cooldown, because there will be a cooldown. Normally there is a cooldown when you use your active skill for other units, but with them they can ignore the cooldown period and just do it again as a combo. So it is nice to be able to get that skill off twice when they go. And then you also have rangers. So rangers, they just pretty much cover long distance. So they'll be able to attack enemies from way at the back. So these are my rangers. Then you have your support units in this game. Pretty much your supports, what they do is they're going to be healing and buffing your teammates, or your other echomancers. So that's what your supports do. And then finally your tactician. Pretty much what your tactician is going to be doing is basically debuffs. Basically your debuffers. They'll be weakening your enemy so you can do more damage or get off other effects. And another thing that's really cool about this game, which I will touch on more later on in the combat when we go into some gameplay and do some runs and stuff, is that in this game the combat is so intricate that, and there's so much depth to it, that they have this thing called elemental zones. So what this is some characters can summon zones on the battlefield, and then if you have another unit that synergizes with that zone, you'll be able to get off other effects. Like let me go in here. I think I can show you real quick. No, that's not what I want to do here. So pretty much if you set up a water zone and then you use a lightning unit, it charges up. So there's synergy with that, with water and lightning. So if you have a water zone and use a lightning unit, it's going to electroconduct. And then if you have a fire zone, if you set up a fire zone on the battlefield and use a lightning unit, then it will trigger an explosion. So it's pretty much like water and fire are the zones, but the lightning is like the spark, it sets it off. So lightning is a very good element. Speaking of elements, let me go back into the echomancers, and real quick I'll talk to you guys about the different types of elements. So you have your physical, you have your water element, and then you have your lightning, fire, ice, wind, and corrosion. From what I know, you can set up a water zone, fire zone, and I'm not sure. Let me check. I don't think there's an ice zone in this game. No, I don't think there's an ice zone. I'll check. No, I don't think there's an ice zone. Yeah, I don't think there is, but there is a water, a fire, and a fire zone, to my knowledge. There's like I said, there's still way more for me to discover in this game that I haven't even found out yet. But from what I know, that's the way it works. So we talked about the elements, we talked about the zones, the classes, star levels. Okay, let's talk about actually building up and powering up your unit. So if you guys can see here, my Ivana is S1. I extended her, but let's go to Hongiku. Let's go to someone else that I actually use. Let's go to here, Fure and Fernie. Pretty much right here is your pretty much right here is your character screen. When you click on a character, and then if you see here, you have ascension, potential, exploration, combat skills, seed, leader record, archives, and fitness training. So first off, if you click fitness training, pretty much what this is you'll be able to increase certain stats of this certain unit. So if you see here, you can increase the vitality, you can increase the attack, you can increase the MST. I'm not exactly sure what MST stands for myself, but you can increase that. Yeah, so you have that. And so let's go into Ascension. So Ascension what pretty much is there is a joint, I think it's called joint ops, or yeah, joint ops, where you pretty much you'll be able to go in. It's pretty much your typical dungeons. I'll show you guys real quick, but it's pretty much your typical dungeon. And if you go in here, boom boom boom, just go here, go in here, you will be able to see certain types of materials which you can use to ascend your units. So that's where you get that from. So let's hop back into you. So, and if you look at this, so this is pretty much how you're going to be powering up your unit. So if I go here, you guys see, so that you take up my coins, that's pretty much my money system or cash, and then my common alloys, consume 4 here, boom. And then what this does is from Ascension, you actually unlock your unit's skills. So obviously you guys aren't new to gacha games, but your units will have skills, and to unlock these skills and unlock more of them, what you have to do is ascend your units up. And ascending will also increase your stats as well. So now you can see, if I come back here, I previously wasn't able to even, well, sorry, I'm still not able to, because my unit isn't high enough ascension. But to increase your skill to a certain level, your unit needs to be that certain ascension level. So my ascension level right here is S1. So to take my skills from level 1 to level 2, I'll need my unit's ascension level to be S2. So to get to skill level 2, I need ascension level S2. To get to skill level 3, S3. You guys get the drift. And then that's how you have that. Then you have your seed. This is pretty much your dupe system. So in this game, if there's dupes, so if you pull up the 5 characters or 5 extra copies of a unit, you will be able to power them up and increase and make them even more stronger, with a max dupe of 5. So yeah. Then here you can go back here and see your milestones. Excuse me. You can see your milestones, tactical engraving records, class training, engravings. That engravings are a whole nother thing altogether. But pretty much engravings can increase your entire team's stats and make them way stronger. That's just the simple version, but it's way more complicated than that. And then you have your archives right here. Then the bond level, which gets increased from obviously using a unit. And then we talked about fitness training as well. So that's pretty much how you power up your units. Let me check, is there anything else I missed? There is also potential exploration, but I haven't unlocked that, so I'm not sure. I won't talk on that yet, but this is just a first look, like I said. So what do I want to do next? So real quick, I want to hop into a match or a fight real quick. Boom boom boom. Let's hop and try and push main story. Actually, let's go and try and yeah, go in here. I suppose if I have enough for her. All right, so we leveled up a few units. We should be good. Right now, I'm like, the story and everything is really good in this game, but I don't want to ruin the story and ruin the experience for myself, or spoil myself, or take away the experience of going through the story live with everybody else that plays this game when the game properly launches. So I've been skipping the story because I don't want to lose out on that experience and, you know, not enjoy the story as much because I've already seen everything. So I'm keeping it a surprise for myself. That's why I'm skipping through the story, the CBT. But from what I've seen, the story is really interesting, really nice. Graphics, animations are beautiful, character models are nice. So this is pretty much the gameplay. Wait, whoop, sorry. So right here you see vitality, defense, attack, MST, and TRM. The TRM is your terminal shield. So this terminal automatically applies a shield to Echomancer with less than 50% health. The damage the shield absorbs is equal to okay. And the MST, because I'm not sure what MST is. My brain is going blank. Then you have attack, vitality, defense. So pretty much your engravings are going to be able to boost all the stats for all your units here. And I went through it, but you select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units, I believe. And then you can have an 8, which the 8th being a friend as well. You can take along with you. And when you come into this screen right here, you can select who you want to keep on the bench, to bench or sit this one out. And then you can select your main 4. So there will be 4 units in an active team. So yeah. Okay, so and then up here you can see the environment. Now the environment is gonna play a massive role when it comes to like those elemental zones I was talking to you guys about. I'll just hop in real quick. There is an auto feature at ×2 speed, so I'll have that run. So pretty much what that environment info does is it tells you pretty much like if you'll be able to get any environmental benefits or any special environmental boosts or whatever for your team, you know. So this would also influence, I'm pretty sure you can also see this before you even go into a fight, I'm pretty sure. So this would also affect the type of units that you put out there. Like let's say the environment is dry. If it's dry, then pretty much if you use fire units or set up a fire zone, you can will benefit units that can set up a fire zone and do fire damage. It would increase the damage you can do there. If it's wet, I think it's, and then if it's wet, it will benefit if you set up a you benefit if you set up a water zone. Like I've set up a water zone right here, and then if you see, if I use an ice unit onto enemies in this zone, they freeze. So water and fire are the zones. You use ice unit here, they freeze. You use an electric unit here, they get shocked through the current. You know, so that's just really cool. So chemistry plays, like if you need to know your bit of chemistry, you know what I mean. It's kind of funny, but it's actually really cool. How in depth they made the environment and how that also affects your team comps. That also affects everything. So like it's just really nice. And then let me just play this ultimate right here for you guys. Oh, beautiful. And like I can't manual this myself, but I can also run this on auto as well. So you can see this right here. This is a ranged attack right here. So boom, I can just do that. Then AoE attack. Let's just go with this. We can do an AoE attack here, or I could just do this here. I'm not setting up barriers. I don't know why. I'll set up another elemental zone. So you can actually double up on the elemental zone and make it bigger. Okay, let's set up a barrier real quick. Let's do it like this, I suppose. I have no idea what I just did. I think I've messed that up. Yeah, and we die here. I still need to power up my units to make them stronger. Yeah, we lost right here. So yeah, I definitely need to boost up my characters more. We'll go into, hold on, back out real quick. What's this? We have worlds here. Go here. Okay, takes us back. Let's go. So, like, this is the character screen I was talking to you guys about. And with engravings, you can see the boost here. Okay, so now let's see, how do I want to tackle this? How do I want to tackle this? Let's just try again with the I don't know. Let's go with skill this time. I will try again. It says my tactical engravings are too low, so I need to boost up my engravings. But real quick, we'll back out. Video is already 20 minutes. But I'll come out through here and I'll go into boom. Look, screw it, we'll go into the nexus. So the engravings I was talking about, which basically allow you to increase the power of your entire team. You come in here to the nexus, and we'll just select you, I suppose. And then you can select memory traces right here. The memory traces I want her to equip. I'll give her this as well, and I'll give her that, and go with that there. Boom. We'll quickly run through this before we end off the video. So pretty much this is where you're going to be getting the engravings to further improve your team's power. The way this works is, the way the nexus works is, you're going to be one unit, or will be one person. And you won't use your entire team until towards the end. So this is kind of like your dungeon where you'll be able to, after you beat your enemies, you are able to, let me do that. You are able to get buffs and make yourself stronger for the final battle where you use your entire team. And you can actually increase the difficulty. Let's increase our depth to 3. We'll just keep on increasing the depth to see how far we can push this. So let's interact with the reward. So you can increase your stats, you can increase your skills. So we'll just go with attack. We'll go with attack again, and we'll go with defense. We'll go with attack again, vitality, attack, 1 MST, and then right here play a story, but I'm gonna skip that right here. We got skill points. Now we have an encounter. And so it's pretty much, wait, let's reposition. Boom. So it is pretty much the same thing all the way through until, so you're going to be increasing the depth, getting more buffs to your team. You know, yeah, I won't be able to increase the depth to 5, unfortunately, right here on this video. But yeah, we're leveling up our skills. Have it. 2 points. Increase that. Upgrade. Attack. Vitality. Now we can move forward. Continue forward. Skip this. Interact skill platform. So this is also a really cool way. So you guys are pretty much seeing the depth to this game. Let's just do a quick setup. So you guys are pretty much seeing the depth to this game, how many levels there are. Like, there's still so much more to this game. Like, this is me barely even, you know, this is me barely even scratching the surface of the depth to this game. That's why I have to make separate videos on this game to actually explain like every single thing, because there's just so much, you know. And I actually like this. I love the way the game plays. I love the animation. It's clean. The PC client runs smoothly. Haven't had any crashes, any problems with it. You know, the animations look beautiful. If you want to play manually, you can play it and it's fun. Or if you want, you can auto it. If you prefer to auto it, just have to build up your units correctly and set up the proper team synergy. And like with this game, what I also like is you don't have to worry about summoning for specific characters. I'll touch on that later when I do a summon video, just showing the pull animations and stuff like that for the characters and the memory traces. And memory traces will get their own video as well. That's an entire video by themselves. But you don't need to summon for specific units in this game. Rather than chasing specific units, you benefit more from running teams with synergy. Like I showed you earlier, where if you have a unit that can set up a water zone, then you're gonna want to run lightning units or ice units to benefit from your water zone. Or if you're running a unit that has a fire zone, then you're gonna want to run units that like you're gonna want to run lightning units, because your lightning units, let's increase that to 6. Your lightning units, they'll be able to cause or ignite an explosion. They'll be able to ignite an explosion in your fire zone. So that is the reason why you're gonna want to look at zone characters. So one thing I'm looking at is summoning for a character that has their own zone is going to be a priority, in my opinion. Let's boost that. Okay, skip this. Okay, so if we beat this, we gain interaction. Okay, pretty much. There we go. Skill points. Boom. All right. Gain skill, vitality. Mental load by that. Attack. Gain skill. Interact. We'll get more vitality, more defense. Get attack. More vitality, more attack. Vitality, mental load, attack. That increase. Base story. Wait, is this the end? Gain skill. All right, let's see. This is the furthest I've gone in the Nexus right here. All right. Let's go here. That. Nice. All right. So the next point I can end this. I'll end this so I can end this video. Yeah, we'll maintain the current depth. Just go with that. Just focus on attack. Do that, sure. Okay, guys, this video is gonna be long. Okay, so decay. Okay, go unlock decay domain. I think, yeah. Now, whoa. So I think now we'll be approaching the final enemy soon, and then we'll be able to run in with our whole team, and maintain depth. Okay, I think we got 2 levels more. I'm not sure. Let's go vitality, attack. Go with that. Let's take skill points. The story. Fight. Let's use that. Damn, that enemy is tough. What the hell? This enemy is really tough. Damn, man, we have so many buffs. Go with this. Boom. We might die here, low-key. Yeah, we lost. But yeah, I will save and exit right there. I don't want this video to be too long. I just want to give you guys a quick idea of the gameplay, explain a bit about the character progression when it comes to the characters or echomancers. There's still memory traces I have to get into, and the engravings, like their separate video altogether on how they work, how you farm them. So expect more videos on Ash Echoes in the future, as I will be covering everything to prepare everyone for the global launch, which will be, I'm not sure when it'll be happening, but just to prepare you guys so you know what's up, as I had to learn everything by myself, because I couldn't find any other information elsewhere, and not everyone got into this CBT, so I feel like it's good to let you guys know what to expect, how to do it before a game fully launches, so you have a concrete plan and structure. So yeah, that's all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like the video and subscribe, and I should have links to Ash Echoes, their social media pages, and obviously all the other links in the description. Check those out as well. My Discord link is also there, and I'm now partnered up with Tony's booster service, so be sure to check my Discord out for that as well, or check them out on Epic NPC. So yeah, without further ado, that's it for today's video, guys. Take care and peace.